us and sharing that insight throughout this topic. Thank you. Now we move on to Asia. Officials have confirmed that the death toll from the collapse of the Islamic school building in Indonesia has risen to 14 people. The Al-Khuzini school caved in on Monday during afternoon prayers, trapping hundreds of teenage students under rubble. Rescue teams continue searching for 49 students still missing. 30 ambulances and cranes are on site to assist in the recovery. Authorities received permission from parents to use heavy equipment after earlier efforts found no signs of life. Officials say the death toll is expected to rise as rescuers continue to work tirelessly to find survivors beneath the debris. Let's listen in.
Kemudian kegiatan tadi malam setelah ditemukan yang terakhir, ini kita fokus kepada pembersihan secara masif alat berat masuk ke titik yang runtuh. Sehingga mudah-mudahan ya per hari ini akan lebih banyak lagi yang ditemukan. Karena dari tim pencarian pertolongan gabungan ini sudah mengidentifikasi titik-titik mana yang dimungkinkan ada korban. Ya. Kesulitannya adalah korban-korban ini masih anak-anak. Jadi dia belum punya KTP, belum pernah punya disidik jari, begitu. Sehingga salah satu caranya adalah dengan DNA antara lain, ya DNA. Dan jenazah ini kan sudah masuk pada saat dilakukan alat berat masuk itu sudah 3 hari. Ya. Sehingga kita semua tahu karena sudah 3 hari tentu saja tanda-tanda pengenalan secara visual ya itu sudah banyak berubah.
Mungkin bagi pengurus ataupun pengasuh di sini datanglah ke korban, perkenalkan gitu. Saya gurunya si A, anak ini baik kelakuannya gini, gitu loh Pak. Memberi dukungan moral supaya mereka ini agak terhibur. Kemarin kita didatangi Bu Gubernur, gitu loh, Pak Wagub. Itu kita sudah terhibur Pak, udah merasa beban kita ini merasa berkurang. Apalagi pengasuh datang ke sini. Saya berharap ada dialog antar wali murid dengan pengasuh di sini. Karena apa? Kita sudah mempercayakan anak-anak kami untuk dididik di sini. Nah, itu pertanggungjawaban seperti apa? Ini bukan bencana alam Pak. Kalau memang ada human error yang ditimbulkan atas musibah ini, proses itu harus Pak, dan keadilan harus tetap ditegakkan karena ini bukan menyangkut satu nyawa tetapi adalah puluhan nyawa Pak, dan tidak menutup kemungkinan korban-korban yang hidup menjadi pemimpin bangsa ini untuk ke depan.
Now we move on to our next news. The shops and businesses were closed in Muzaffarabad, Pakistan. It is the capital of Pakistan-controlled Kashmir yesterday, after several days of violent protests that killed at least 8 people in just 4 days. Protesters waved the flags of Pakistan-administered Kashmir and chanted slogans as they held small rallies in front of the closed shops for a week of unrest, which started on 29 September. Businesses, schools and transports went on strike in response to the protests and have been closed in large parts of the region for the past 4 days. Some protesters have reacted on the situation. Let's listen into what they have said.
ये सारे का सारा मिसमैनेज गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से हुआ और उसके बाद जो हाई प्रोफाइल डेलीगेशन आया जिसने मुज़ाकरात अभी जारी हैं जिसके साथ, और कल भी उनके साथ मुज़ाकरात जारी रहे, और फिर उसके बाद जॉइंट अवामी एक्शन कमेटी का जो वफ़द है वो धीर कोट के मकाम पर गया जहाँ पर बहुत बड़ी तादाद में लोग मौजूद हैं जो पूरे आज़ाद कश्मीर से आए हैं, डुडियाल से लेकर बिमर से लेकर मीरपुर और कोटली और राबला कोट, और ये सारे लोग वहाँ धीर कोट के से पहले जमा हैं और उसके बाद धीर कोट और बाग के लोग वाला के करीब कुछ तादाद में जमा हैं। तो फिर वहाँ धीर कोट में इजलास मुनक्कद हुआ, वहाँ मुशावरा।
हम किसी के ख़िलाफ़ नहीं हैं, हम ना किसी मुल्क के ख़िलाफ़ हैं, ना किसी इदारे के ख़िलाफ़ हैं। पाकिस्तान की मज़लूम, महकूम और पिसी हुई जो अवाम है, ये जो हमारे बुनियादी मुतालबात हैं, ये उनके भी बुनियादी चीज़ें हैं। और एक टाइम आएगा कि पाकिस्तान के मज़लूम लोग, महकूम लोग, पाकिस्तान का गरीब तबका, इनके ख़िलाफ़ इसी तरह जिस तरह कश्मीर मुट्ठी बनकर एक आवाज़ बने, वो भी होगा। और इनका इंशाल्लाह मरकज़ जो इन्होंने बनाया हुआ है इन सब करप्ट लोगों का इन तमाम असम्बलियों।
Now for this discussion, we're joined by Dr. Amzad Ayub. He's a Baloch activist, joins us live from London. Thank you very much, Dr. Amzad, for joining us. Welcome to NewsX World. Now, what are the primary reasons behind this ongoing protests from Muzaffarabad, and how have they escalated over the past week?
Well, thank you very much for having me. Actually, for the past 78 years, Pakistan very successfully, I must say, divided our people into tribalism and into factionalism, and our people could not unite, and they took the benefit of our division in order to extract our natural resources, including water and forest, wood and precious stones, coal, lime, you name it. So while they were plundering our region, they did not spend any money on infrastructure development, on jobs creation, or on hospitals, on roads, on schools, and situation was getting worse. 22 million of our people out of 4 million, 2 million have to leave the region in search of work, ended up doing very low jobs in Middle East and Europe. Now what has happened is people have realized that tribal division is not going to work, and they have united as a joint. That's why it's called joint. It's a joint Awami Action Committee, Joint People's Action Committee, and they have then continuously been campaigning for their civil, economic and political rights. The recent victory has come after we decided that the 12 seats of refugees from Kashmir, Indian Kashmir, who have come here but don't live in the state, they live across Pakistan, those seats should be abolished, because they are used by the military establishment to manipulate the PoK Legislative Assembly. So that has been now dealt with, and we have won the war, and we are now finally successful. 600,000 people out of 2 million people came out on the streets this time. There was no room left in Muzaffarabad. People had to be accommodated in Kohala and other nearby, suburban towns. So now the Pakistan government has kneeled down, and they have accepted all our demands, and the pensions of the retired members of Legislative Assembly have been abolished. The perks as well as these refugees had 8 ministries in the PoK government. Those have been taken away from them, their funds have been frozen, and a committee has been set up to make constitutional amendments so that in future there will be no Kashmiri refugee allowed to take part in the elections. On the whole, it has been a very successful campaign, and we have announced 3 days of mourning for those who have fallen during this protest, rallies and all that. And also we have successfully forced the government of Pakistan to treat those police and FC officials, including ISI officials, who are responsible for shooting our people. So they will be tried under Terrorism Act. Brigadier Faik, who is in charge for all military and police, this barbarity, I think he will be court-martialed. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Amzad Ayub, for joining us and sharing